Hi, everybody. I've been up since 3 o'clock. Spirit woke me up. It was a really big, dense energy. It's like somebody's angry that you're moving on. Oopsie, I just got my stuff. Okay, so I've already burned my sage and rang the singing bowl. I've got a lot of cards out here. I was going to read them, but once the message came out, I'm like, well, I need to share this with everybody because maybe they can gain a better understanding about what's going on with them personally right now. Right now, we've got a Six of Wands victory here, triumph and success, okay? A celebration, a union, celebration, a union. You're here, you've come home. There's a marriage, there's no jealousy here. It's a union and there's no jealousy. Somebody is here who missed their opportunity to be a billionaire because you have been united with your new family. And you're not allowing jealousy in. Somebody missed their chance to be a billionaire because they didn't get you. You got with somebody else. They're challenged because the world has turned here. You've closed out the cycle. It's not a daydream. It's actually happening. And you're staying in your own lane. You're staying in your own lane. And these people, they love you, but they want to gaslight you. They want your love, and they want to pile their shit onto you. But they can't because you're in a union with somebody else that's not jealous of you. So these ones who miss their opportunity to be a billionaire and offload their crap onto you, they can't. You're in a new job. You've got potential here. So you're in with this family. You've gained a victory. You've got new potential. And it's reciprocal. Equal give and take. You know, what you give out is what you shall receive. And people are pissed. They just want to take, and they don't want to give back. And they think you're a bitch that you would even request such a thing. They want to take your love and gaslight you with their bullshit. They want to take all your love and become a billionaire. They want to take all your love and be a billionaire, but they can't because you're in union with somebody else and your family's just not going to let you do it. You're here in a new job and you're saying reciprocal. If you want love, you have to give love. If you want love, you have to give love. You can't take love and then gaslight people with your bullshit. And they think you're a bitch. You've got the King of Swords and the King of Cups here. In love and in truth, they are successful in generating an opportunity here. You've got a narcissist who is unsatisfied with that. This narcissist wants to do this stuff, and they're mad that they can't. They have to give equally. If you want love, you have to give love. You can't take love and replace it with shit. You just can't do that anymore. So they're really mad because you're here in celebration. You're not broken and shattered. And this devil is being sacrificed. Let go. You got some anger out there. It's coming through the people right now. So just be aware that if you're having issues with people, it could very well be their attachments to that which is being released. And there's a lot of anger. They may feel the anger of this being released. They may be pissed off that you are loving and you are also truthful. And because you are, the guilty are being exposed. You're lovingly exposing the truth about people. So when you're walking around and people are dumping toxic shit onto you, they're gaslighting you, they're giving you anger, they're blaming you for whatever their perception of you is, even though it's not true. They're coming at you with this toxic energy. They want your love, but they want to tell you how shitty you are, how shitty they see you. But you're here with the truth. You're the Queen of Cups, and you're truthful, and you're exposing all of this, the guilt of this in the environment, simply by being present, by pouring love into it. You're exposing this. Who's gaslighting me? Who's taking my love and then telling me how shitty I am? And they're being let go. Because you're temperance. You're an earth angel. You're here to restore balance and harmony. The exposures that you have in your life and the gaslighting that you go through, all of that is, see, you're here connected in victory with your family. So everything that you experience, they see. They see you're not jealous. You're not a jealous person. You're just moving through and you're getting hit. You're getting hit with this energy. They see you and they come up and they're like, "Rrr, rrr." They're like, I want your love, but I want to dump my shit on you. And you're like, oh, and your family's watching this stuff, right? And stuff is going to happen because you don't have to deal with that. They neglected you. They've neglected to give you anything that you needed. They have been taking your love and then dumping their shit onto you. People are talking about it. They think you're a bitch because you're like, no, I want love back. If I'm giving you my love, I want love back. I don't want your anger. I don't want your jealousy. I don't want your envy. I don't want your rage. I don't want your accusations. You're giving them love and they're dumping this attitude onto you. You're here in a Two of Cups union, soulmate, harmony, partnership, union. There's a holding back. Something's being held back. There is a nostalgia, a memory of a home, a successful home, profitable, luxurious. There's a reunion here and there's an understanding of what has been going on. And there's, gosh, my fingernails aren't picking that up. And then there's death to this reflection. It's an end of a cycle. Letting go of the reflection. Letting go of the anger, letting go of the gaslighting, letting go of those who think you a bitch when all you're doing is wandering through the environment, not jealous of anything, staying in your own lane. You're not daydreaming about being anybody else or being anything else. You're just being this angel here, moving through the crowd. And you got all these folks being pissed off, wanting to gaslight you with their bullshit, and they think you're a bitch. It's so freaking weird. Legend. In the reverse. You are so goddamn good that they made you a mythic creature. So apparently they're not good. They won't go down in history. Not this time. They're being let go. They don't get to write the new story. They're being found guilty. The Queen of Cups is here shining the light, the sword of truth on stuff with love. She's here pouring out her love, and it's revealing the truth about those who are guilty of gaslighting and thinking them a bitch. It's revealing the truth about people. Her love is showing the truth on those who are guilty of hating her. All because she wants reciprocity. If she gives love, she wants love back. And if she's giving love, it's seen very clearly who is guilty of looking at her like this. She's like, I'm giving you my love. I'm pouring my Queen of Cups love cup out onto you. And it's revealing the truth about who looks at her like this. It's like, you bitch. Some people don't like love. They only like being in a position of authority. They like telling people what to do. You're an earth angel and they neglected you. And people are gossiping. Triggered. The trolls are triggered. The trolls are triggered, Earth Angel. No wonder. You might, I mean, maybe your weekend was like, maybe your weekend was like this, you know? Maybe your weekend was like this. Maybe you had some people taking your love, gaslighting you with their bullshit, calling you a bitch. Trolls are triggered by your Earth Angel energy. The fact that you're not jealous of anything and you're staying in your own damn lane. They're so mad. Trolls are freaking triggered. Trolls are triggered. Oh, influencer. Just by being present and being loved, they are so freaking triggered. Come on, baby. Two of Cups union. Oh, harmony. And you're holding back. Oh, a cult leader is being held back. Two of Cups union, holding back a cult leader. Cult leader. You are not a guru, a time lord, or a demigod. You are an egomaniac who needs minions so you can feel like an authority to compensate for your own feelings of inferiority. Grow up. I like these new cards. They're cute. So there's nostalgia, looking back, memories of successful and profitable home life, having a bird's eye view on what's going on, and making sure that everything is in harmony. You've got this reunion here, you are reunited, and there is an understanding as to what's been going on. Privilege. Privilege. Love and light. Oh, there it is. Privilege. Nostalgia of a home, luxurious home life, bird's eye view, a reunion. There's an understanding what's going on. And we got privilege. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Did you manifest it? Or did you have advantages over others from different societal, racial, cultural, or economic backgrounds that gave you a head start? So, yeah, there's an understanding about privilege. Did they manifest it? Or was it an advantage? Was it love and light gaslighting? No, somebody lost their opportunity to become a billionaire this time. Somebody lost their opportunity for privilege. Privilege must be earned. Privilege must be earned through reciprocity. You bitch! Death to the reflection. Come on, baby. Death to the reflection. Land back. Land back. Land back. Okay, come on now. Land back. Drawing this card is a reminder to recognize, acknowledge, and reestablish Indigenous peoples' political and economic control over land that belongs to them before colonization. How do you support Indigenous rights? You can start by making contributions that support the preservation of languages and traditions, and by ensuring food sovereignty, housing, and clean air and water. That is your commitment to dismantling white supremacy and the harms arising from capitalism and from the genocide of Indigenous people everywhere. So there's death to the reflection. And it looks like the indigenous people are getting their land back. They, whoever this reflection is, they lost their opportunity to become a billionaire through gaslighting and love bombing. It's reciprocity. Whatever you gave is what you're giving, or whatever you gave is what you're getting. And these people are not happy about it. They're like so mad. They are so mad. And you know, you can see this parasitical essence or entity. It shows itself periodically in the eyes of the people. It's the weirdest thing. And it looks the same every time you see it in the eyes. It's the same thing. The features change a little bit, and the look in the eye changes. It's the same look. It's weird. So there's this reflection. It's an attachment. But it failed. It failed this time. Tinfoil hat, vampire. So there's a conspiracy theory about a vampire. Wait, let me see here. Yeah, so you can't believe everything you think. Don't believe every conspiracy theory. It's just that. Does the situation at hand reflect reality? Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make life easier regarding a vampire? The vampire. And that's what that is. Sucking the life out of people. Sucking the life out of people, making you want to flee the room. You know, they're either they want to yeah. It's showing up in the people. You're a starseed. You can see it. You aren't from here, but you live here. Existing while being embodied in a human vessel can feel like being trapped in a flesh prison, which sucks. But at least you have superpowers. Try to enjoy this Earth school as much as you can. The aliens aren't coming to help you. They are you, and they are already here. You're a starseed, Earth angel. And you're here right now regarding a conspiracy theory about vampires sucking the life out of everything. And you're a starseed here in your unicorn energy. A starseed here in your unicorn energy. What are you doing, starseed? What kind of miracles are you working up? You are a rare and unique creature. Be wary of vampiric people who will try to capture you and drain you of your magic and mystery. You're a starseed unicorn, and you're dealing with these vampiric people right now. Even worse, watch out for those who will try to make you forget who you are. Those who will try to convince you that your presence is somehow a freaking repulsive thing. They'll try to gaslight you with all their shit and call it love. Stop being so nice to creeps. If you have been feeling lonely in this life, take heart and stay strong. It will be worth it. So if you've had a recent experience, like for perhaps this weekend, and you took note of the whatever it was that you were seeing within the people, just know that you are a starseed earth angel, and you can see these vampires clearly. And guess what? They can see you. And they're pissed off because you're not accepting this shit anymore. You want equal give and take. And they're mad because their get rich quick scheme failed. It's like, crap, you're walking around and you're not going to let me just pile my shit on you while extracting your love. And you're like, no, I'm not. I'm not dealing with these jealous people because my life isn't about jealousy. So you're cutting them out. You're cutting them out. The jealous, envious people don't get to take part in your life. And they're mad. They're mad about it. They think you're a bitch. And they think you should eat that attitude while telling them how much you care for them. They don't want to be around you. They just want to offload their shit onto you, their anger, their rage. They want to blame you. They want to say it's your fault. What they don't want to do is admit the fact that their efforts to heal the world have failed. Their job of loving and gaslighting people is coming to an end. And they think you're a bitch because you're telling them you're going to get what you give. That's all you're getting. They're losing money. They're losing money because you didn't buy into the illusion. Their daydream didn't pan out. You've closed out this cycle. It's not a daydream. You've stayed in your lane. And these ones are trying to love and gaslight you. They're challenged because that's what they were about. You stayed in your own lane. They took your love and then they gaslit you with their bullshit. High value. They gaslit a high value person while taking their love for money, for extravagance, to be seen as somebody special. You've earned merit through this. You're a high value person. You're a gift. And you can relax. You got a new job here. It's reciprocity. You equal give and take. If I give you love, then you give me love back. I'm not going to process your shit. And they're like, you bitch. And there's evidence. There's an investigation. It's like into reciprocity. What have you been putting out? Your marriage has exposed all of this. Your marriage has exposed the gaslighter. Those who were taking your love and piling shit onto you to be seen as something better than what they were. This narcissist is pissed. They're unsatisfied because you're relaxing. Here, King of Swords and King of Cups. Successful in their opportunity. This narcissist is unsatisfied that they care about family. Successful here with friends. You're not broken. You're not shattered. Yeah, you've got your promise. You're seen as responsible. This devil is getting sacrificed or released. They're not going to be a legend. They're not going to reach legend status. They won't be writing the history books. They've been found guilty. There's a loss here. Loneliness. Ill health. The Queen of Cups is here, shining her love on everybody and everything, and exposing the truth about guilt. Those who are doing whatever. The simple fact that this Queen of Cups is walking around with love exposes the truth of the guilty. Who's guilty of this? Who's guilty of that? She's pouring her love into the world and into the people, and what is she receiving back? What is she receiving back? What is she receiving back? She's gathering evidence. What is she receiving back? When she pours her love out into people, into the world, what is she receiving back? She's getting gaslit so that others can see themselves as extravagant. She's getting called a bitch. She's a freaking earth angel, and these trolls want her neglected. They've neglected her, and they're all talking about it. These trolls are triggered, man, by the presence of her love, because it's exposing the truth about them. They aren't love. They aren't love. And her presence here in love exposes those who are not of love. She's in a marriage. Victory, marriage, marriage. A sweet love. And so her presence here is exposing the truth about that. Guilty. She's an earth angel. Triumph. The trolls are triggered, man. They neglected her, and there's gossip all about it. They're showing up in the faces of everybody. It's weird. The trolls are showing up in the faces of everybody. It's like live and learn. They fell into a trap. They're pissed about your union here because you're holding back a cult leader. The cult leader is showing up in the attitudes and in the minds of these people who have habitual patterns of gaslighting folks, habitual patterns of looking at love and calling it a bitch. Fate. So, Two of Cups holding back a cult leader. Their fate is a dangerous adventure. And you're going to be, you got this, you're looking back in history, you're like nostalgia of a successful bird's eye view home, very profitable, very well off. You are reunited. There's an understanding of what has been happening with privilege and those of privilege, and what they've been doing to love, to your love. Family. It could be that you are in a family now and that you are privileged, or that you will be privileged. There is a death to the reflection, and the land is going back to the indigenous people. The wealth is going back to the indigenous people. And that's justice. For those who love themselves and who have undergone extensive bullying. For those who love themselves and have undergone extensive bullying, everything's going back to them. There's death to the reflection. They're no longer legend. The devil is no longer legend. They're mad. We got profession here. Those who separated people as a profession are sick. They want to compromise because they're in a nightmare for trying to rob you. I'm going to leave it there. Remember that a lot of folks are susceptible to a mental parasite. I mean, even us, even we could be, and it's depending if we're not careful. If we're not staying in a state of love and constantly looking for the truth, we can be extracted from. If we're not paying attention, people will take your love and then they'll replace it with their misery. They'll take your love and they'll replace it with their anger. They'll take your love and they'll be pissed off because you're seen as high value. And they're guilty and they're triggered. They're guilty of being triggered by you. And the thing is, it's driving this mindset. It's like a parasitical mindset within the collective field. I'm not saying in the brains of each people. I'm saying in the collective field, there is this presence. And there's death to the reflection. Everything's going back. So that's the early morning message from Spirit. I know they woke me up at 3 o'clock to give it, and it took me a while to get the message to you, but here it is. I hope this clarifies something that you already knew. They lost their chance to be a billionaire on your dime. You're staying in your lane. You're staying in your lane. They loved and gaslit you, a high-value person, and now there's evidence of what they gave you in reciprocity. There's proof. They took your love and they shat on you. And now that they have to give you, or they're getting what they gave, they think you're a bitch. You're a bitch because they're getting back the shit they dumped on you. You're giving it all back. See you on the next one, everybody. Bye.